Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I am out on the Honda Trail 125. Actually just going to go up the mountain out here. Do a little nighttime ride. It's not nighttime yet, but it will be by the time I get back. So it's pretty nice. It was actually like 83 I think today. It's been getting about 80 during the day, 75 to 80, and about 50 at night. 50 to 55 at night here in southern Arizona, so nice weather. And that's usually what we have in the winter is 50 tonight. Sometimes we get down, I've seen it down to 21, I think was the coldest I've seen. But that was only early in the morning, and that day it warmed up to like 70. So don't do it very often. But it is a nice evening. Probably see some deer out here. Wouldn't doubt that. This time of day. Okay, check out these turkeys right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big old turkeys. There's 4 there. There's another one right there. There's another one there. That's 6. Probably more on the other side of the road. I'm just not seeing them because I'm looking there, but probably up on that hillside. I've seen a lot of turkeys through here. And they're brave. I think these people here feed them or something and make them like pets. But usually there's deer up through here too. I haven't seen any yet. So the temperature right now is 77 down here, but it's going to be a lot cooler up on the mountain. I mean, I've seen it to be 70s and 80 down here and snow on the mountain up here. Pretty crazy. So we can be down 70s, 80-degree weather and go up on the mountain play in the snow. Oh, there's 2 deer right there. Figured there'd be some out this evening. Them's young ones there. Just little boogers. There they go. Mama's probably not too far out there. Probably where they're headed to Mama. I sit there and watch this mountain from my house, from our RV I should say, in the evenings, and we can see all the cars coming down this road, coming down off this mountain. It's like when it gets dark, people head out. I think they come up here at daytime, going on all the hiking trails, and then by the time it's dark, you'll see them heading down the mountain, see the headlights coming down the twisties down this mountain, switchbacks. You don't see no sun shining here. That's because we are on the east side of the mountain and the sun is going down in the west, of course. So on that side of the mountain, it'll be sunny right now. But along come evening, it's the sun goes down up past the mountains and it's shaded over here a lot more before the other side is. And it is 5:03 p.m. right now. There's another deer right there. That's a mama deer there, probably. A lot bigger. 3 deer and like 7 turkeys. You want to see all that wildlife, you got to get out early or late in the evening. Not that wildlife. He's probably heading back before it gets dark. Or this is his car, and he's instead of running up the mountain, he parked here. Yep, I'd say it is. And he's going to run downhill instead of uphill. He had to run uphill on his way back, but it's not very steep right there. It gets steeper the further you go up to here. It's about time people start heading down the mountain before it gets dark on them. A lot of them are after dark. It's dark when they get back to their vehicles. It's a long ways up there. So we are at 5,600 feet right now. Ooh, that's a pretty good rutting road. Well, I smell some awesome flowers somewhere. I didn't see them. Trying to pay attention to where I was going, but some powerful flowers. That view down there, Sierra Vista, Arizona. We are quite a ways up here now. Well, we're 6,900 feet. Almost 7,000 right now. Everybody's doing like I said, they're coming down the mountain. And from my house, as I said, I watch them coming down, see their headlights coming down the mountain at night. Here we are at the campsite. Very nice. So the sun is going down, but it's on the other side of that peak over there. It is nice up here. Super cool. So it'll be dark here soon. Check out them rocks. Pretty good view we got across there. See the moon up there. It's almost a full moon. Look at the lights down the city. Hopefully you can see them on the camera. This is the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. Out here on super night mode. But yeah, this is a great little camping light. Very impressive. So you get the moon and the turbo and everything in between. Just to dial it down to what you want. There's a little bit of light. Okay guys, you can see the moon there probably, but I don't know how much you can see out here right now until I turn the lights on. I am on the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, and it's on super night mode, but I mean you do need some light for it to pick up, so we'll turn the key on and we'll probably be able to see a little better. Get the headlights on that way. That map is going to be pretty bright, so we'll turn that off. We don't need it shining in the camera. But we're going to head out of here. Head to civilization. I got my filming done of the Woodzman X4 light, and I didn't see any bears or any mountain lions, which I really don't want to do that. But I do carry a 9mm on me. But we're going to head out, get this little CT down the mountain. I don't know how this video will turn out at all at night. Don't know if I've done a nighttime and having it on like off out here in the mountains. There's no street lights or nothing around, and I haven't ever tried the super night mode, so I don't know what that's going to do. We'll see. It may mess it all up, may work good. Definitely see the lights of the city down there. Sierra Vista, it lit up like a Christmas tree. Hitting them bumps. There, it went off. My ABS light was on for some reason. Maybe it just takes a little bit to go off. Forget that. Oh yeah, now you can see the lights of Sierra Vista. That is wild. I've never been up here at night yet and come down the mountain to see this, but that looks pretty awesome at night. Wow. That is pretty cool. And if you know me, I'm not one that, and some people do, and I understand if they do, that's fine, but I'm not one that sees cityscapes as beauty. I mean, I see mountains and trees and, you know, hollers and canyons and, you know, animals as beauty, as far as nature and beautiful scenes, but as far as just cityscapes, nah. I mean, that does look pretty cool, but I don't think it's like beauty. But some people, I've seen lots of people got pictures of cityscapes as beautiful pictures, or they live in some big high rise and they see out across the city and they just think that's beautiful. But I guess each to his own. I'm just an old country boy, so not something that's for me. Boy, this looks so much different at night. I mean, it looks steeper for some reason. I guess because you're just seeing what's right in front of you. You're seeing what's in the headlight view. Wow. That is so cool. And I bet you can't see it if I turn the light off here. You might be able to see that. I'm just going to take my phone and take a picture. Take a picture of these mountains right here in front of me. This is the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Well, it looks pretty cool. Almost makes it look like kind of daylight on there. And now we'll get down the mountain. Yeah, so like right now, until I view the video, I don't know if there's anything you can see at all, but I can, because it's a full moon, I can see that mountain right there fairly good. We might see some deer out here at night. I'd love to see a mountain lion or a bear or even a jaguar. They have jaguars here, but I've not yet seen one here in Arizona. It's coming. One of these days I will. I've seen deer all the time. See coyotes, javelinas, all the time. We got them little horny toads running around our yard. Sherry captured a little bitty baby one the other day, picked it up. Of course, she let it loose. But it was pretty cool to see one that tiny. It was just about the size of an M&M. Little bitty. A peanut M&M. Yeah, about that size. Wow. I can see everywhere out across there. See an airplane way over there flashing. Cars going down the main street through the town through there. All the lights look like they're twinkling like stars. That little moon up there is bright. I could turn my headlights off and probably see to go into dark. Sure I could. Let's try it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. So this is total darkness except for the moon right up there. And you guys probably can't see anything, but I can actually see the road fairly decent. That's why I'm not going real slow. I'm just kind of rolling down through here with no headlight. Coming up. Oop, 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 oop. There's a bump. There's a rock. There's some rough spots in this road. You wouldn't want to take your Prius on it, probably. It's probably a little darker heading back this way. We'll turn it back on. Every time I turn it on, that GPS comes on. I have to turn that display off. That mountain up there looks so cool at night. And the moon is right behind me, so it's actually shining right on that mountain. And I'm sure you guys can't see nothing, but it's pretty awesome to see. I might be able to brighten up the image in Final Cut Pro. We'll see what that turns out like, but probably will be really grainy being this dark. I'm just in neutral, coasting. Don't need it in gear pretty much all the way down the mountain. At daytime, most of the time, when I come off these mountains, I just shut the bike off, either this or the 300L. Shut the bike off, just coast down. Don't need it running, because don't need to be in gear. Curve in the road. It might not be the biggest, brightest moon I've ever seen, but it looks pretty good. I like it out at night when the full moon is out. You can see in the woods pretty good. Not as good as you can like in an open field, but in the woods you can still see. And I've been out walking before with no moon, total darkness with no light. Now that's what's cool, if you've ever done it. I was doing it one night back home on our land, and total darkness. I couldn't even see. I mean, I could not see hardly anything. Eventually you get to where you can just kind of make out things, like maybe there's a tree there. Just kind of feel around. But I jumped something up. I mean, I walked right up on it because it was right at my feet. And I'm not even scared of the dark or nothing, but I'm telling you, that made me about crap. I mean, that thing jumped up. It was either a deer. I mean, it was just, I was so in shock that I didn't really know. It took off and it just ran like crazy, crashing through the brush. So I'm figuring it was a deer laying down. It could have been a coyote, but I bet it was a deer because it's making a lot of noise. And it took off running, and I mean, just crashing through the brush. But man, I mean, I almost kicked it. I was so close when it jumped up. It probably didn't expect nothing being up there at night like that. But it was pretty wild. I've done that several nights back there on the property, and I would just get out, go for a dark walk up through the woods. Had a trail up on the mountain around on our property, and then I would just walk at night, pitch dark. It's just pretty peaceful. Go up and sit on top of the hill and think. It was a good place to just go up there and sit and think. Enjoy the night air. I enjoy the night air here better. Nights are really cool here, and it's the nights are, I don't mean cool cold. It's warm at night here in the winter most time, 50s, 40s, 50s, but the nights are so clear out here. You can see stars. The sky is so big because you don't have so many trees. You can get out in the open, especially out in the desert, and you can just see stars. It's amazing, the views at night. Even this view, and like I said, I don't think it's beautiful, but I think it looks pretty cool to see all the lights of Sierra Vista down there lit up. Even out in the country where people are out by my house, which is over kind of in front of me out here, out through there, but you can see all the houses lit up. So we live out in the country out this way. We don't live over there in town. Praise the Lord. When we first got here to Sierra Vista, we stayed at my son's house with our RV in town for a little while until we got the property out in the country, and then we moved the RV out there, and it's just so much nicer. It's so peaceful. We got the best neighbors you could ever wish for. I mean, there's no problem at all. I mean, the neighbors are great. It's super quiet. We don't have to hear all the cars and the sirens and stuff like it was in town, because I'm not a town person. I can tell you, I stayed in town for a little while up there. That was enough for me. I gotta be out in the country or I'm not happy. But we enjoy it out there now. Me and Sherry and Cricket in the RV, we just relax. I make videos and we do things like that. Get some work done around the place. Clean and brush. Mowing the yard. Yes, we have grass in our yard. I have to mow it. And it's just pretty nice out here in Arizona. All the way southern Arizona, people have commented too, thinking, oh my goodness, you're down there, the illegal border crossings and all that. And I've told people many times on my videos, I've not yet one time seen anybody out there. Now I have seen the Border Patrol have somebody off sitting beside the car in the ditch with handcuffs on. But as far as being out and ever seen anybody out here, never. 2 years, over 2 years, never seen it once. And all along the border wall, which right now I'm probably, I mean, as the crow flies, a few miles maybe from the border. Not very far. We got a long ways to go on down this mountain. So like I said earlier, I can sit at the house and see cars from my house coming down these curves and around down this mountain at night. I just wonder if my wife is outside now, if she can see me coming down the mountain, see the one headlight. It's pretty bright. I would say she probably can. If I was home, I could probably see a motorcycle coming down through here, because I can see both headlights real well of a car coming down around these switchback curves. So I wouldn't doubt it one bit what she can't see me if she happened to be outside with Cricket. Probably not. She does go out sometimes at night and take pictures, because we have some awesome skies here for taking pictures. We have really awesome sunsets. The sun goes down over the Huachuca Mountains and it lights up the clouds from underneath. It's just really cool to see that. If there's no clouds, it don't, of course, but if there's clouds, it lights those clouds up and we get all kinds of pink on orange colors, and just looks real cool. Yeehaw! But like I said, if I run into a animal and one of them was to attack, probably not. They would probably just run off. But I do have my 9mm on me at all times. The only time I really can't wear my 9mm is if I go on Fort Huachuca Military Base. You definitely can't take it there. Not allowed no firearms. But other than that, when I'm riding, it's always on me. Unless I forget it. I have done that a few times. So I can't say always. Everybody's off the mountain, I guess, because I've not seen a one person. I've seen some when I was up there sitting in the chair earlier, and I seen some going down the mountain heading out. Oh, there's a vehicle right there. See what I speak of? Pickups in there. This is probably like their point, whatever you call it, where the boyfriend and girlfriend comes and sits in their car, looks over the city, and smooching. I wouldn't doubt it. That's the perfect spot right there. Now, a certain time of year, because we get so much snow up here, they'll shut this road off. There's gates down here, and they actually will shut the road off where you can't come up the mountain. You can still come up here and park by the gate and walk up here and hike and play in the snow or whatever, but you can't drive up here. And the reason why is this road is just too dangerous. It's really steep. It's got some real sharp hairpin curves, and if you run off of this side of this thing, you're in big trouble. But I don't know, if it don't snow, they may not. So like until it snows, they may not shut it. If I just keep an eye on it, when it's going to snow, they'll shut the gate. I think it's mid-November, like November 15th is when they're actually supposed to close it because of the weather, but I may be wrong. If anybody's in the area and knows, they can correct me if I'm wrong. And they open it as soon as spring comes. But the winters here are real short, because it just don't get cold hardly at all. So not much for winter. And I'm enjoying that. I don't miss the Missouri snow and freezing cold and the ice and the power lines going down, which is not very often the power lines go down, but they have for like 2 weeks at a time sometimes. And I don't miss that one bit. I don't miss tornado season either. We don't have to worry about that here. No tornadoes. Oh, there's another truck. And I guarantee you that's what they're doing. They're sitting there looking over the city lights, just relaxing, maybe taking photos. It'd be a good place to take photos, or take a telescope out. It'd be real good for telescope up here. Especially when it's not full moon. To shut my shield, it's kind of wind whistling through here. I'm rolling pretty fast. The headlight on this Trail 125 is actually pretty good. I mean, I'm no problem seeing with it. I'd say it's not as good as my 300L, but it's not bad. It's definitely not as good as the Honda Goldwing. That's got a killer headlight on it. I think I see another vehicle. Maybe a sign. Oh no, it's a sign. I seen a reflection. Thought I seen another vehicle. We're rolling along pretty good clip down through here. But it takes a while to go down the mountain. It's not like you just run up here in 5 minutes. It's quite a road up this switchback road to get up here. I saw deer and turkey. Look back earlier on the video. If you watched the whole thing, you've seen it earlier. I don't like seeing a deer at night, because usually when you see them, you're pretty much fixing to hit them by the time you see them. I am back on the paved road. And I can tell you, it's warmer down here. A lot warmer than up on the mountain. It feels like I've turned the heater on in the car or something. Feels nice. It's getting pretty cool up there on the mountain. It's crazy because there's been times I've seen in the winter where it'll be 70 down here and 20s up there, 30s, early, low 30s. But if there's snow on up there all year or all winter, but if there's snow on up there in the winter, it's going to be pretty cold. I have made it to the highway. Well, not very busy tonight. Here anyway, I can see the cars up there in front of me in town. Sierra Vista, but we're not going in town. Dim my lights. I'm gonna blind them with this beast. Okay, guys. So we'll see how this super night mode works on this on this DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, which I've never used, the super night mode. So we'll see how that looks. I am going to get out of here and head back to the house. Well, thank you all. I am going to get out here and head back to the house. God bless you all. Hope you all are doing well and serving the Lord. This video has been sponsored by Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Thank you all for watching Woodzman Adventures. Click that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I put out a new video. And we'll catch you all in the next adventure. Right on.